when I was in my mid to late teens, I was talking to my parents about Mad Max. And I said, yeah, it's kind of like it's a post-apocalyptic society. And my dad goes, not really in the first one. And like, what do you mean? He goes, well, like society's kind of like crumbling, but there is still some sort of society that exists.
Yeah, I think that would surprise a lot of people, because I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who've, at this point, the only Mad Max movie they've seen is the recent one.
Yeah, Fury Road.
Not really post-apocalyptic. It says it's like set a few years from now or something like that. We don't really, there's not that like opening title like explaining what the world is. We just kind of see it, and we see there's a bunch of weirdos. The police don't have a lot of power, and there seem to be certain parts of like the highway where it's basically just lawlessness. It's like the Old West, really.
Well, and again, it's weird because this movie, you have like a police force. You have people living in houses and shit.
I think they're MFP, motherfucking police. Is that what they're called?
That's that's what I thought it stood for. I was
Main Force Patrol.
They've also got lawyers in this post-apocalyptic world. I don't know, make of that what you will.
Dystopian may or may not be the right word. I always thought, maybe this is just my, maybe I just learned the word wrong, but when I first heard of dystopia when I was like a kid, I always thought there was something like dystopian. It's not just that like the world is horribly imperfect, it's that at one level or another the world seems to be kind of perfect, and then you look a little bit deeper and it's actually like a nightmare. And I see what
you're saying.
But I don't know if that's the correct way to define it, but I was just going to say, this movie, nothing seems good. Like, this seems like a miserable world, right?
No, or even like, I would, again, to bring something like Blade Runner up, I would call that a dystopian future.
Yeah, I think that fits better with the definition that I've always believed than this movie would, but